Hello, guys. Welcome. Press that like button. Press that like button. If you're on Twitter, come over to YouTube. It looks like I have been getting unburied over here on the tubes, and I've been buried for quite some time now. Like literally for the last, I don't know, 2, 3 years, it seems like. So those likes have been helping me out. I don't know if a certain time has to pass or whatever. But yeah, if you could come to at True Crime Psychic on YouTube, come press that like button, show me love. I might just be on here a little bit more than I've been. Um, Thank you all for joining me. Finding, and I hope the reception stays good. I can't look at the camera too much because I am driving. Um, I really don't mind, but just to be double safe, I'm not going to. I want to turn on a little bit of music, but I don't want to. I don't want to be banned. I don't want to be back in the coffin like YouTube had me in for the last 2.5 years now. So I'm just gonna tread lightly, and I'm not gonna turn on that music. I'm gonna learn my lesson. Okay. Thank you all for joining me. I'm gonna wait a little bit till maybe some more people come in the room, and we'll start talking about finding Sebastian. In the meantime, please do press the like button. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. What are you guys up to today? And where are you in the room? Where are you from? Type it in the chat. I'd like to know. What part of the country or the world are you from? Hello, feeling the love. How are you? I think you were here the other day, right? Nice to see you. Nice to see you again. North Carolina, USA, nice. Not so far from my daughter. She's in South Carolina. She teaches out there like the last 2.5 years now. I'm in Pennsylvania, originally from New Jersey, but I've been out here for a good 20 years now. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, EGR. I remember you from the other day, too. I'm going to try to browse through your comment every second. Good morning, dear girl. I'm not going to be able to read all you guys' comments because I'm driving, but I'm going to try to catch the ones that I can. And I'm generally bad at comments, even when the laptop's right in front of me. So y'all got to know that. Get used to it. That's why I don't mind if you repost in my lives. I don't see it really as spam because I'm bad with the chat. So I'm in Los Angeles. Okay, wow, on the West Coast. I searched your page and got here just as you started that. Awesome. Good. Okay. We're going to talk about Sebastian today. Hi, Ricky Marie. Thank you for joining. Thank you, guys. And I thank you. And did you guys originally, EGR, fill in the love? Ricky Marie, let me know if you guys came here through Twitter. I know a lot of my people have been coming through other streams as well, and not directly from YouTube. What happened was when I started doing a lot of the true crime readings, starting with Gabby Petito some years back. That was my first one, actually. My views on that was like phenomenal on a lot of the videos. Like, I don't know, it'd be a matter of days, a few days, and it's up like 7,000 views, or 2 days or something, and it's 7,000 views, 10,000, 12,000 views. Some of them you don't see because some of them I even deleted views trying to see if I could fix the situation of being hidden so long. But what happened was some of my subscribers feel somebody struck my channel because it was somebody I was speaking about a lot during the Candace Block, the Summer Wells incident. I'm gonna just say it was many keys. Okay, there's some things, there's some lies where I spoke about certain things, and he might have possibly struck my channel. I don't know. And I also saw where he was about to change up on Candace. I did a reading on that, and I said he was about to come out, and it was just a matter of days. He switched up on Candace. I said exactly what was about to happen. It happened, word for word, what I said. All right. But also, I was playing a lot. I was going to the casino a lot, and I was playing a lot of, the background music. So I don't know if that happened, but anyway, my channel wound up getting struck, and then like the views went down from thousands to like I don't know, dozens. So, and then a lot of my subscribers said they weren't getting my notifications anymore. So I was straight up buried. Even now, all of my subscribers, or not subscribers, but my viewers are coming from other means than YouTube. But I think the other day, like I said, I don't know if it's a matter of time that has to pass, because it's been years. All right. So this is the most views I've seen in years. Even when I went on channels that have some subscribers had like 50,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, and I'll be on the panel talking for like over an hour straight, 2 hours straight. I still wasn't getting views like that. So I don't know, like, again, if it's a certain amount of time has to go by where they start to unbury. I don't know. But anyway, back to Sebastian. So I would appreciate, once again, if you come to True Crime Psychic, press the like button, subscribe, because it'll probably help me to come on live more. It'll be a little bit more motivation, incentive. If I could get unburied. And also for my subscribers who are here for my regular readings, like donation readings, don't worry, I'm going to split the channel into two. I do want to monetize my other channel first. I do want to get up to 1,000 subs on that channel. And I think everything's in the description link. And then I'll separate the two. So True Crime don't have to listen to my regular readings, and the people who are here for my regular readings don't have to listen to True Crime stuff, All right. So back to Sebastian. I'll read y'all comments when I get a chance. Back to Sebastian. For those who are searching for him, as I stated before, and I'm going to do a deeper reading again, like, I don't know, it might be later today, tomorrow, or within the next few days. Right? It could be possibly later today too, to see what I see. Because sometimes each time you read, you can pull up energy stronger than you did before. Right? At least I can. I see him. He seems like he's close to water for those who are searching for him. However, I don't feel like he's in the water. Right? The possibility was still there, but it was like almost a small chance, right? I don't want to take away the possibility, because it seemed like 25% chance or less. It's more likely, and I feel the strong sense, and I'm also getting the chills and everything around my body. Like, yes, he's buried like near a tree. He's under, and somebody could timestamp this. Time I stated this in this live, because a lot of times I use it for my accuracy playlist too. But if you're looking for him, I feel he's close to water. However, he's on land, and he's buried near a tree. It's a big size tree. I don't know how deep he's buried, because somebody was saying shallow. It could be shallow, but I have a feeling like they didn't want him to be noticed right away, so they would have dug a little deeper than expected as well. So he could be planted really good, you know what I mean, in the ground. So you just have to be mindful when you're searching for something that's a little bit off. It might not stand out right away, besides it looking like fresh dirt, you know what I mean, being put down or something like that. What else can I tell you? as far as my readings with Sebastian, I also saw that it's possible he's surrounding an area or a town. I'll get to the comments again when I can. Um, but he's surrounding a town or street. It could be a park or something. It could be anything that has the name Ken in it, Ken. So when I looked up cities that start with K in Tennessee, the city of Kenton came up, Kenton. So I say that's a possibility. Am I saying that's where he is? No, I said that's a possibility because I heard the name Ken. So a lot of you guys are sleuths. You guys got to sleuth and figure it out. I'm just a piece of the puzzle. You're the other piece. So somebody else, I think it was EGR, it might not have been EGR, or somebody else stated that he, what's his name? Christopher Proudfoot. He might have worked in a city called Kenton, Pennsylvania. Not Pennsylvania, I live in Pennsylvania, I'm sorry, but Kenton, Tennessee. And I didn't know that. When I said Kenton, I did not know that. And sometimes, though, I do hear certain things because of the energy. So it could be high in the energy, that city, because Chris actually possibly has worked in that city. Why I'm hearing that city or that name, Kenton. But I don't feel that. I feel like it would be more so because he's buried around there, if that's the case. Also, it turned out to be a Kenton loop in Hendersonville, Pennsylvania. I mean, I keep saying Pennsylvania. Y'all gotta excuse me, okay, guys? I take these meds that make me out of it too, so excuse me. But Kenton Loop, Hendersonville, Tennessee. So you could kind of check that area too. I did go on Google Earth. A lot of you guys could go on Google Earth, and I saw that the Cumberland River looks like it's close to that as well. So I wouldn't rule out looking in the area of the Cumberland River, because Kenton Loop is kind of touching it, right? Also, in being able to hear things. All right, let's say, I always said this little boy's name wrong. I'm sorry, guys. Mallory would always come up here and correct me. I forgot Mallory's new name on the platform on YouTube now. But I think I said Quentin Simone, and she said his name's Quentin Simon, right? Well, when they were wondering where he was, and I think Lori Shortlegs asked me, was he in a landfill? And I said, yeah, I'm getting he's in a landfill, right? I think I had this on one of my shorts too. And I actually heard the name of the landfill before I even knew what landfill they were searching. They might not have even been searching the landfill at that time. But I said it had something with like a power plant in it. And it had, I forget the other word that it had in it. But I like literally put the name of the landfill together without even knowing that landfill existed, right? So I never know so I had the name of the landfill down. Then when I looked in wherever he was, what was that, Georgia, guys? I looked at landfills in Georgia. Literally the landfill that I said the name was, like, I flipped the card. This is what I'm saying. A lot of you guys say, oh, can I see the tarot cards? Not a lot of you guys, some of you guys. But I say this too when I get tarot readings, so I don't mind. But I got to let you know, I'm a different type of reader. People don't see that when they flip tarot cards. I'm seeing more because I'm intuitive. And I also might see something different from what you're seeing or the meaning of the tarot card, because I'm connecting on a different level. It's sometimes a distraction for me, and it kind of puts me in almost a trance. I'm like, it just clears my mind out somehow. And I'm also hearing. I'm hearing as well. And it might not be anything that you see on the card, but in the card, I kind of get lost, you know, my imagination in a way. So I remember flipping the card, and I saw the tower with Quentin Simone, and I said it's a landfill, and it's like it has a power plant. It's almost like a power plant or something like that. And that's how I got the name of the landfill he was in. I just knew it was a power plant. I just knew automatically it's something dealing with a power plant. So same thing with this, but I don't really, and I have to be honest, until they confirm stuff. That's why you need hardcore evidence. And I would agree with anybody that, gets, that I would say are skeptics, right? I don't like to call other channels here a lot of times as well too, but I'm going to call it because Lori Shortleg, she always brings up Dolly Vision. Tell Dolly Vision to check out 15 minutes and 57 seconds on this video. Dolly Vision, what's up, Jimmy? All right, so he's a skeptic of psychics sometimes, and I really don't blame him. A lot of the readings on YouTube, on a lot of these social media sites, like, first of all, they're inexperienced. I want to say that that's a bad thing too, because even when I was inexperienced, if you go to my beginning readings, I still was accurate. Just happened so, right? But you never really know till you have a certain amount of experience. With Gabby Petito, I was in the Brian Laundrie case, I was head on. I was perfect timing on the exact date that Brian's body would be found, on the exact way Gabby Petito died. I said exactly what the autopsy would say before the autopsy even came in for both of them. My subscribers were saying, "You sure he didn't shoot her?" Nope, he didn't shoot her. She's saying she can't breathe. I feel her not being able to breathe. So, but a lot of, I would say, and I'm not discrediting any reader, because I'm sure there's a lot of great readers out there, and I feel like they all deserve credit for the ones that are really good. But there's some out there too that, I mean, you can't really trust what they say, especially when they don't have really good, accurate background, and you have to check their past readings to know that, right? So I can't blame Dolly Vision or other people for not trusting them. Some of the stuff that they're saying, it sounds really shot out to me and wild and crazy. I'm like, no, that's not true, right? So you got to really be careful who you're listening to. And just because they have some cards and they're telling you something, that doesn't mean that they're accurate or they're right. A lot of times they are wrong. The majority of psychics, the majority of readers kept saying Brian Laundrie's going to jail. I kept shocked. I'm like, that doesn't look like jail to me. That looks like he is dead. That is death. Like, he's going to commit suicide. And I'm sure there's other psychics to see it. I'm pretty sure. But the majority said that he was going to jail because they wanted him to go to jail. That's why you can't listen to everybody that's out there. I'm gonna say another thing too. So I don't blame Dolly Vision, like I said, I'm gonna call his name, for being a skeptical. And then a lot of times you guys will call their names in the chat, and it's frustrating even for me listening to a phone call. I'm like, here we go again. Like I'm not up here doing true crime readings and stuff like that, expecting y'all to listen to me. But it's like frustrating, just like he's like, oh God. I'm sitting there doing the same thing. Oh God. Because sometimes you could just know and tell too that the reading just seems off. One person called his channel. I don't stay on other channels too long, but I stay enough. And I heard him talking about some woodchucks. I don't know, maybe the psychic was telling the truth, maybe they were not, but it just sounds so fabricated, it wasn't even funny. I said, why are you guys listening to this? You just listen to anything, right? So you just got to be careful of what you listen to. That's what I would say. Right. All right. So now moving on along. And I forgot where I was, but we're gonna pick up somewhere. We're gonna pick up somewhere. And thank you guys for coming over. Thank you for liking this. Those who are coming in from Twitter in the end, or who's watching it for the replay, thank you for coming at True Crime Psychic on YouTube and pressing that like button so I could officially get unburied, because y'all, it seems like it's working, guys. So y'all helping me out. All right, I love y'all. All right, moving back along. Back onto Sebastian. I forgot where I was. All right. What I'm seeing, so I saw with Quentin Simon, right? That he was at the power plant. That's what I heard. So and that's where he was. And I heard the exact name of the power plant. I mean, not the power plant, but the landfill. Literally, that's where he was. They were searching for him. I'm like, just like y'all amazed, I'd be amazing myself too. So, but I never know till it's verified. We got to verify this. We got to get it in hardcore evidence. I 100% agree with that. I 100% support that. Otherwise, it's pretty much speculation too. But if you don't have anything else to go off of, it doesn't hurt to trust somebody that has shown themselves to, get a few readings right here or there. You know what I mean? And get names right. I got the name of Brian Koberger right before he was even found. Right? Didn't even know I could do that. Thank you again, Lori Shortlegs, for challenging my psychic abilities. I would never have known it myself. So I appreciate that. And I ask that when y'all on other sites also, if you guys can show me love, I would appreciate that. Mention my name here or there. A time or two. All right. So with Sebastian, now, although I'm hearing the name Ken, right? I heard Ken. I could be wrong. We don't know until this is proven, right? But I hear names a lot. So give it a shot. What else what do you have to go off of? What do we have to really go off of? So give it a shot. And turns out that the stepdad worked in an area called Kenton. People who live by Kenton, check out Kenton, Tennessee. People who live by Kenton, Hendersonville, Tennessee, check out that area, right? Start looking by big trees. I really feel he's by some big tree planting. What else can I say? If I'm wrong about Ken, because you hear it and it almost sounds like it's coming from yourself, your own inner voice. The Ken, if I mixed up Ken, Ken, it could have been Ken, Kin. So is there anything that starts with Kin? Because Ken and Ken, you see how it could be a little bit off? Because we're spiritually hearing. It's not like somebody is in front of me saying the name. So if I kind of slightly got or have a sound off, that's what it would be. I could have kind of messed up Ken for Ken, but I don't think so. I think it's Ken. But I would say this is the thing. I only named one name that I'm hearing in this case, which was Ken. So saying look for Kenton. I also found out there's a Kensington, Tennessee. That's another 3 hours away, I believe, from Hendersonville. So perhaps check that area. But here's the thing. When I came up with Lori Shortlegs, at Lori Shortlegs, hey love, when she challenged me to do the names she said, tell me what your cards say the Idaho 4 murderers name is. I'm like, Lori, seriously think these cards give me names, date of births, when people found? I shuffle them, I look at them, and I'm like, kind of, I don't know, I trance out, but they don't give me that much detail, but I could try. I don't think I didn't use any cards on that at all, but I was just trying to come up with the names, and I said the names that I heard, and I think there were a total of 5 names, and I wound up adding 3 at the end. And the names that I came up with, the 5, Brian Koberger's were at the top 5. It was the second and the third was Ryan, right? Missing the B. The second was Chris, so Christopher. And in a video, I said I think his last name starts with Co. And then I start talking about something else, like you see I guys continually do, change the subject a lot, right? So anyway, thanks for pressing the like, by the way, guys. And then after I did that 5, I think a couple days later, I was hearing the name Jack, and I don't follow the cases because, guys, I'm a mom of five. I'm really busy. Okay, my daughter's graduated high school. She's graduated college. She's been teaching a couple years, 2 years and a half. My other son's in college and finishing his last year, and I still got, three others that I'm working with. But I got other stuff going on, so I'm not into the tubes like I'm supposed to do. I'm like doing a lot of multitasking, work, life stuff. So my subscribers come, and they update me on stuff. And so I had no clue that Jack was involved in this case. One of the names that I added was Jack, and I said Jack may be involved. I had no clue that his name came up in the case. The reason I could have gotten the name, though, guys, look, there's a truck in front of me called KinsleyConstruction.com. I wish I could just press the button. K-I-N. Sorry, I can't look at the chat real good, guys, because I'm on a highway. I'll press some of you guys' stuff. I don't know what they say. I'll press it so it flashes on the screen, though. Okay? I don't know what they say. But maybe is that a sign? I wish I could easily turn the camera. K-I-N is right in front of us. You guys believe in synchronicity? Is that synchronicity? Is that a sign? Guys, Ken something. Check that area. Anyway. Saran Construction. KinsleyConstruction.com. All right, they got their promotion. So, where were we at? I don't know what they're saying, what you guys are saying, but I'll watch it on the replay. 3 hearts in the chat, showing Sebastian some love, guys. Again, I don't know how some of these people could be so confident in these readers. They want to be so confident in their reads when, first of all, we don't know until this case is finally solved. I'm somebody that has gotten, I think I've gotten every true crime case right. Every true crime case to this day. Not to be all, people think I'm bragging and stuff like that. Least thing I want to do is brag at all. I feel like we're all gifted. We all have this gift. We just, I'm able to, or have been able to tune into minds, and I'm just a down-to-earth person, cool person. I don't get into bragging. That's not what it's about. It's about finding these children. So moving on along. What else can I tell you about what I saw with Sebastian? I feel he will be found soon. He'll be found. I feel like it would be this month. It would be every season. I was feeling like he would be found like right around now, in all honesty. I think they slowed down their search efforts, so they need to pick it up a bit right now, right? What else can I tell you? So what's quick? Because it feels like it's going to happen quick, or it's going to happen in every season. If not, like, guys, the month of April, right? But what's quick to us, what we want to happen really fast with us, like I can say quick. Oh, it's going to happen quick. Quick could be 2 weeks from now, right? That's not quick to Seth. Oh, hell no. That's an eternity. You understand? Every second that goes by for this man is like an eon. You got to understand the life of a parent. I don't even know how he could function on these lives. I give it to you, Seth. You're strong. I wish I had the strength. That's what I told Janice McCall. I have to give her a call. I'm supposed to do a reading for her daughter. She's part of the Springfield 3 case. Shout out to Janice McCall. Shout out to the Springfield 3. Like I said, with that case, they've been missing since 1992. I was a kid in grade school. The mom's still looking for her child years later, decades later, and we have Um, the proud feets, what you guys were calling them the other day, the sticky feets. I saw y'all on the live chats calling them the sticky feets. I was calling them the sad foots. You guys outdid me. Y'all said the sticky feet. But they already stopped. They called it a day. I want to be able to function. I want to be able to work. I need go step with your GoFundMe. Go with your Cash App. Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna send you something Cash App soon. But listen, I want to be able. I'm sorry, I can't go back to work till we figure out what's going on here. That's just me. I'll be totally broken down. I'll be so broken. I need all your help. Like support me, babies. Some people get like that, you know. But these sticky feet, they just took off because they feet stink. Something is foul. It's foul play. Your feet stinks, right? Your feet stinks. And the other thing, guys, I'm sorry I go back and forth and stuff like this conversation, but stick with me here. The other day I did a reading. I kind of felt a little bad. I didn't want to say anything. I was holding it in. Sometimes I don't say anything. On my initial reading about these people, hi Tori Wee. Guys, I can't read the comments because I'm on this highway trying to stay alive. Trying to click whatever you guys are saying though. All right, so I was for those who have heard me say it before, I'm gonna say it again because everybody hasn't heard it. Lori, a true crime fanatic. I can't wait till she gets her channel, guys. When she gets her channel, you guys support her. But she had asked me about this case, and late at night, I already did like 3 hours of donated reading, just regular live. I wasn't doing true crime. Everybody always wants to know about love. Lori needs to know about these missing kids. So she came, since my site was still buried. My channel's been buried for years, like I told y'all. Right? Bury me at True Crime Psychic. Like and subscribe. Show me that love, guys. So anyway, she had asked about Sebastian. That's the first time I heard about Sebastian Rogers. And she said he'd been missing, and she just wanted to know if the stepdad played a part. I'll call my mom back. So she wanted to see Sebastian. I slid my mother to the side. I'm talking to y'all. It's about Sebastian right here. I'll call my mother back in a little bit. But so she had asked me, I had no clue about this case. She asked me, did the stepfather play a part? I had no clue who Chris was or whatever. I checked into it. I said, it looks like the stepdad played a part. It looks like the stepdad played a part. 3 hour live. I'm Drake. It looks like it. But what I'm seeing, I'm like this. Because I'm not wanting to say anything. Because who wants to say something like this? I'm like, it's 3 hours. I read for 3 hours. And I'm tired. Should I tell her it looks like the mom is involved too, though? And the mom knows something? I'm like, I don't want to say those things at this hour. I said I want to make sure I feel like my energy is renewed. I'll wait till tomorrow. I'll do this on fresh energy. We're not going to convict the mother here. Like, who's going to convict the mom? I said, but if you see that first reading, you'll see my reactions, guys. I'm seeing the mom left and right in that. And I'm just not wanting to say what I see because it's unbelievable. And it's sad because we see that in a lot of true crime cases. Even in the case of Summer Wells with Don Wells and Candace, even though I believe there was a third party helping with her removal, I saw the molestation. That was dirty. And them needing to get rid of her because the people were going to come out to check on her, CPS, right? That would have threatened Don's freedom, okay? Another reason she got gone, okay? And Lori, the other day, she's the one who broke the news about the got gone, Chris Proudfoot, saying that Sebastian got gone. If y'all check on the playback of my last, I think it was the last live. She said, "Did Chris say he got going?" And we kept playing it back, playing it back, playing it back. And sure enough, Chris said Sebastian got going, just like Don Wells said Summer got going. Anyway, moving on along. I don't know if I'm clicking on you guys' stuff more than once, but bear with me. What else did I want to tell you guys about that? So okay, so I forgot, I lost my train of thought. But back to the timing. With the timing, I feel like it's going to happen this month. I feel like it's going to happen during Aries season, which would be by the 17th. And the 17th is quickly approaching, guys. Shoot, what are we on? We're on the 15th today? And I think the Aries season is finished the 17th. Y'all tell me when that finishes. But regardless, by this month. And regardless, what I see for sure is a success around him being found. Timing can always be off. Even though I was point on accurate to the date with Brian Laundrie's date that he would be found. Wednesday, October 2021. I didn't even know that fell on a Wednesday. I didn't have a calendar in front of me. I just said that. And that's when he was found. It was a Wednesday. But timing can be off. But I do feel it's Aries season. I feel like it's almost for sure it's this month, April 2024. But more than that, regardless of everything else, he will be found. It's success. And I see people writing in the chat that, oh, no, Chris used some acid to melt him or whatever, so he will never be found. I don't know where they got that from. I asked where did they get that from. I don't know if another psychic is telling you guys that or another reader. I want to say psychic. What do you call? We all are psychic. We all are seers. We all are spirit. Some are just tuned in a little bit to their gift. You guys hear stuff y'all don't realize. You're getting messages every day. You just don't realize it. I didn't realize I was getting Brian Koberger's name, but I was getting it. Right? What else can I tell you? So I see. So they're saying in the chat. Did you guys see that? Let me know if you see that. Let me, or you saw that, or you heard that. Please tell me in the chat. Sorry, I can't read y'all messages because I'm in the on the highway and I don't want to crash. But I'll highlight them anyway. Sorry for being repetitive, but I know people come in and out, so that's why. Oh shoot, then there's my exit. So I feel got back on my seatbelt. Before you guys get on me like you guys were getting on me about my fire detector, my fire alarm. Listen, I have so many fire detectors in that house. I'll be fine, guys. I'm gonna have one of my sons change it though. Anyway, moving on along. I see success around him being found. That I see for sure. Okay, so forget timing. I see success around Sebastian Rogers being found. I don't always see that. I've never said I saw success around Summer Wells being found. She hasn't been found. I said I saw success around Tristan Settles being found. I said he ran away from home because he got a spanking and he's going to be back within a few days, and he was. Never said that about Summer, not one day. Sebastian, success around that. That's what I can tell you. So that's something I feel you could count on. So whoever's saying that he got melted, you'll never find him because the stepdad melted him. Like, guys, I mean, even if I was not able to see the success around him being found, a step parent might do that. But I think a parent would have more of a heart than to do something like that for their child. You know what I mean? I would hope they would have more of a heart. We see Katie's pretty tough over there, but I would hope she has more of a heart than to do that. This air conditioner giving me a stuffy nose. Ugh, I turn it off. um, some people are just not right. We know, but all right. So we're gonna speak. So I see success around him being found. If he was melted in acid, like they trying to say, or whatever, how would they have found him? You're gonna see whoever keeps posting that in the comments. We're going to see if whoever you got that from is right or if I'm right. Guarantee you, I'm right. They're gonna find him success around that. Guarantee you that. Timestamp this. Remember that. You're gonna know who to trust on the next true crime reading. All right. Now, what else? Do I have anything else? I told you guys on the West Boys Sincere and Classic, their adoptive names are Orrin and Orson West. I told you I don't believe their bodies will ever get found because it was like an elaborate establishment. It's like an underground thing where they do what do you call it? Organ harvesting and stuff like that. And it's by very, very wealthy people, right? So the way they get rid of the bodies, it won't be found. Sloan Bella, she's read on that. Now I would say she's very, very accurate. I don't believe she's done any true crime. However, I would say this: certain people you pull up energy different. You pull up different energy. Like one reader could get a certain energy and another reader can get another energy of what happened. I feel like the energy that I got versus Sloan Bella, I feel mine was more accurate, although hers might have been accurate as well. I don't know. But as far as what happened in the end, where they are, I don't feel that they'll ever be found. No, not the way they got rid of them. All right. Also, I don't know if I should talk about this. I'm not gonna say the reader's name. That's how I'll talk about this. There's also a famous reader. She does true crime readings, and I would say I only know one. No, I know two true crime readings that she's done. I think I paid attention to, and I didn't pay attention to the whole thing. I probably paid attention to 10 minutes worth. Right? I'm so stuffy from this air conditioner, guys. But she was really accurate for one reading. She was really accurate, right? I think she actually got the detectives where they needed to be. Y'all don't need to put their names in the chat. No, I don't care. Today you could do it if y'all want. Today y'all could do it. It's excused if you want to. But like on a regular, that's not what we're gonna do here. But there's this one reading. This is how we all differ. We all have different clues or puzzles. I feel like my reading is more accurate than hers because I said Brian Laundrie would be found. This is before he was even found dead. This is when they were still looking for him, thinking he would go to jail, right? Now, this one lady promotes her. She got her. The whole world knows about her now. Not the whole world. I'm just kidding. But enough people, right? And she said she saw Brian being dead too, just like I saw Brian being dead. And I know she had past true crime readings, so that would be somebody I say is somebody to follow. I don't follow her. I don't follow anybody. I don't. Yeah. But well, I do follow people. I'm just busy, so I don't really get into it as much, you know, with kids and everything. So But like I saw Brian being dead due to gunshot wound, suicide, gunshot wound to the head. That's how he died. Plain and simple. I said that's how the autopsy will describe it. I didn't see too much details. Now the other reader, she sees a lot of details. And listened to it probably was, at first I listened to it maybe twice. The first time I was bored out my mind, I'm telling you, because it was just so long and it was just drug on. And I don't have patience. Like I couldn't even sit back and watch my live. I don't know how you guys do it. I love you for doing it. Press that like button, share it, subscribe. I love y'all. Y'all the best. Okay. But my personality, I can't do it. But so the second time I listened, I think I kind of liked it though, because you gotta get used to somebody. You know what I mean? Like some people might have to get used to me. Like maybe I'm a little bit loud, I don't know, a little bit whatever. So you gotta kind of get used to my personality type. So I kind of had to get used to it. I'm like, okay, even though she drags the story out, probably like I'm doing right now, guys. Wink, wink. But she got to, but her thing was Brian Laundrie kill himself due to, or is going to kill himself due to, I think she said kill because he was already dead, I think. I can't remember, but she said he slit his wrist. Bled out. That's not how he died. Autopsy said he died due to gunshot wound to the head. Would I say not to follow her? Nah. Would I say she's not accurate? Nah, she probably was. I would say kind of we both accurate. Because if you look into it, he shot himself with his less dominant hand. Bingo. Why would he have shot himself with his less dominant hand? Only reason to do that probably would have been if his dominant hand was compromised due to a slit to the wrist. See? So she got that. She saw something I didn't see. I didn't see that slit to the wrist because she gets details. She sees other stuff. But I saw the banger. I saw the final stage, him taking himself out, gunshot wound to the head. That's what I saw. But I feel like we all have something to give. And if we bring it together for a lot of these true crime cases, we could work together and solve a lot of stuff. I hear something you don't hear. You hear something I don't hear. You see something I don't see. You know, solve some of these mysteries together. Somebody said the other day in the comments, well, if you hear certain places, if you see certain places, why don't you go to them and you find these missing kids? Well, excuse me, how many people are there in the country or in the world? How many missing kids cases are there? I have my own life going on. I have my own frustrations going on. I got things going on. I have work going on. Are you have to be kidding me that I could just pick up and leave, right? I'm a Army veteran, right? I'm also a professional. I have my children as well, that I have to take care of. And even if I did want to bounce and do some of these cases, which I do sometimes, I don't know if I'm right to like get there, first of all, right? And I would have to look just like you're looking to try to figure out where to go. I don't have the longitude or latitude to get there, or to, either. I'm just going to have to, it's going to have to be boots on the ground, because we saw heels on the ground wasn't effective. Heels on the ground is a whole circus. You know what I mean? Wink, wink, right? Those who follow that case. Heels on the ground was just a mess. So I have to go out there with boots on the ground. You funding me? Are you cash apping me? Or are you sending my hotel accommodation? Not trying to be funny. I'm speaking about this person who was suggesting all this. And yeah, I have money. I have finances too. But I have children I'm putting through college as well. I have stuff that I'm doing for me as well. And imagine if I did that for the millions of children that my heart goes out to. So we can't do it without the support, of people. And if you can't support in that way, then support by pressing share, support by like it, support by big. And I saw years ago that I would be so much more successful on TikTok. I just don't like to, and I do have a TikTok channel, or whatever you call it, right? So go to my description box at what do you call it? And at True Crime Psychic on YouTube. Go to the description box and follow me on TikTok, because once I get like to 1,000, I can go live and I'll probably entertain that more. I'm barely on there. Um, yeah, so do that and I'll wind up coming on more. Show me some love, guys. Get me out there. Help me. Maybe I'll be a little bit more motivated. All right, guys. I see something going on. I got to go. Something big is happening with somebody I know. All right, I love y'all. See y'all next time. Peace. Thanks for coming.